We're all guilty of it. Too much time on our devices. Not only am I feeling it in my neck, the strain in my eyes, but my wrists are taking a beating from that repetitive motion. So we're going to do a quick soother for the wrists. If you have a therapy ball, a lacrosse ball, a tennis ball, go ahead and grab it. Otherwise, all you need is yourself, maybe a rolling tool, and something soft to land on. We're going to start by rolling the hand, and we're going to roll, you can imagine a smiley face on the palm of the hand, the actual mouth. So from the pinky mound down towards the wrist and then out towards the thumb from that repetitive motion of holding your phone or using the other hand to type. So I'm going to stay kneeling and just use the mat space. If this is not comfortable, you could sit with the legs stretched out. You could also do this at a tabletop. So find a desk or counter that works for your height. So very simply, whichever hand you want to start with, you're just tracing that mouth. And you can do it with the hand alone, depending on how tender this spot is. Or you can brace with the opposite hand on top and really lean down into it. And imagining you're pushing and dragging those tissues with you, like you're kneading out some dough. And then after a few of those, you'll start to push and pull out through the palms. Or if you're using the other hand, you might let go of it. So some pressure down as you push out. And then when you get to the fingers, you take that weight off. Kind of pull it back. You can include the forearm and more of the wrist in this if you like. Careful with the lip of your mat. You might have to get closer to the ground to really control the movement. Maybe adding that forearm. Creating a little warmth, a little pliability. Good. And then take a little break. Circle that wrist around. Shake it out. And then we'll go to the other side. So again, we're going to start with that mouth of the smiley face. And maybe you just use the hand and you trace lightly. Or opposite hand on top, lean into it, hit your gas pedal, decide how much pressure is enough and not too much. And it is clear to me which hand I hold my phone with. You might be noticing the same. All right, and then into that push-pull. Maybe just the palm. Maybe you start to move through the forearm, and if you're wearing a watch, it might take a little extra finagling. You can do this pretty quickly. Getting things out of their habitual pattern, waking up these dormant muscles. All right, and sitting up, circling that wrist, give it a shake. And then you can move the ball off to the side. We're gonna do one more thing to stretch now the tops of the forearms. So I'm gonna stay facing you, but you can go anywhere on your mat or tabletop. And you're gonna bring the backs of the hands to the ground and point those fingers in towards one another. And then bend your elbows out to the side like you're doing a push-up, and you'll curl your fingers in, make tight fists. And you'll keep those fists and then straighten. Try to straighten the arms without losing the contact of the back of the hand. We're going to do that several times. So you'll open the fingers, spread the palms, you bend your elbows out to the side, make your tight fist, and then start to straighten. Ooh, and not clench your jaw. Let's do 3 more. Open the fingers, bend your elbows, tight fist, and straighten. My face looks like I had a lemon for lunch. Okay, open the palms, 2 more. Elbows out to the sides, tight fist, and extend. Holy moly. One more. Bending, curling, straightening. Whew. And then ease your weight off. Give those wrists a nice easy circle. And move on to the day, hopefully with a little renewed movement, a little extra blood flow, and come back to this anytime you need it. Until I see you again, be well.